Hey there, and welcome. In just the next few minutes, we're going to build your own personal fitness toolkit. Our goal here is super simple, to give you the confidence to start moving safely, effectively, and, to just start feeling great. So let's dive right in. Just think about this for a second. What if 10 minutes, just 10 minutes a day, could actually change how you feel, how you move, and even how you age? Now, I know that sounds like a massive promise, but it's way more achievable than you might think. This isn't about spending grueling hours at the gym. Nope. It's about using a really powerful tool just for a few minutes to make a real investment in your future self. And hey, you don't have to just take my word for it. Listen to Aiko, who puts it so simply and perfectly. Don't sit around. Get up. It makes you feel good. It's that simple. And that powerful, positive feeling, that's exactly where we're going to start.
Okay, so before we jump into any of the exercises themselves, let's talk about the why. Because honestly, understanding the incredible benefits of just moving your body, well, that's the best motivation there is to get started and to keep on going. And look at this, it is so much more than just building muscle. It's all connected. When you move, your body releases endorphins, which are those natural mood boosters. You're improving your circulation, which is great for your heart and your brain. And here's the really crucial stuff. Simple strength work helps prevent falls, it can reduce nagging hip and knee pain, it fights off that age-related muscle loss, and can even help correct a stooped posture. It's like a total body tune-up, all from just getting up and moving. So what's the bottom line here? It's not about the intensity. It's not about becoming some super athlete overnight. It all comes down to one simple decision, to just get up and move. Consistency, even if it's just for a few minutes every day, is where the real magic happens.
All right, we've got our why locked in. We're motivated. Now for the fun part, the what. I want you to think of this next section like a personal menu of essential moves. You don't have to order everything. You can just pick and choose what you like to build a routine that feels good for you.
First up on our menu, balance and stability. And folks, this one, well, it's pretty much non-negotiable. These moves are absolutely essential for preventing falls, which is one of the most important things we can focus on. They build that coordination and stability that you use every single day without even thinking about it.
So, if you're only going to do one balance exercise, please make it this one, the single leg stand. It looks simple, but it is so effective. The real key is to shift your entire body weight over that standing leg. Use a counter for support, of course, and just try to build up to holding it for 20 or 30 seconds. This one move does it all. Strengthens your hips, your legs, your feet, all at once. Okay, next course, strength and mobility. Now this is all about functional power. We're not talking about lifting huge weights. We're talking about the strength you need to live your life with confidence. The power to pop right out of a chair, to carry in the groceries, to walk up a flight of stairs, and just to stand up tall and proud. When it comes to building leg strength, you've got options. Take the shallow squat. It's just a small bend in the knees, and you'll really feel it wake up those big quad muscles on the front of your thighs. Or there's the chair stand, which is such a great real-world move. That little forward tilt and the big push from your hips, that gets your powerful glute muscles involved. Both are fantastic choices. And for your upper body, you gotta love the wall push-up. It's so accessible. The secret here is all about control. See how it says to lower yourself slowly over about 4 seconds? That's what builds strength through the whole movement. And by keeping your chin tucked and your body in a straight line, it becomes this amazing posture corrector and core exercise. And the best part? You never have to get on the floor. And for our final category on the menu, cardio and heart health. Yes, these are the moves that get your heart pumping and your blood flowing. This is what's going to improve your circulation, give you a big boost of energy, and like we talked about, flood your brain with all those wonderful feel-good endorphins. And you don't need a single piece of equipment. You can literally just march on the spot. Lift those knees a little higher if you want more of a challenge. You can try some side steps to get you moving in a different direction and test your coordination. Or hey, get into a little boxing stance and throw some punches. It's an amazing way to get your heart rate up fast and feel a great burst of energy. Okay, we've got our why. We've got a whole menu of what to do. But you know what? None of that matters without the most crucial piece of the puzzle, the how. How do you take all this stuff and make it work perfectly for you, right where you are, right now? This, right here, this is your key to success. You have to remember that every single one of these exercises can be changed to fit you. For that wall push-up, if you move closer to the wall, it gets easier. Step further back, it gets harder. Simple. For the chair stand, maybe you start by using your hands to help you up. Then you can progress to just hovering over the seat. For high knees, start with a tiny little lift and build up to a faster, higher march. See? You are always in complete control.
So let's just lay down a few ground rules, okay? Think of these as your personal rules for success. Number 1, go at your own pace. This is not a race. Always, always listen to your body. Remember, you don't need any special stuff to get started. And focus on good, clean form rather than how fast you're going. But the real secret? It's consistency. 10 powerful minutes a day is so much better than a whole hour once a month.
So, you've got your 10 minutes. How should you structure them? Well, let's look at 3 different styles. And there's no single right way to do it. It's all about finding what you actually enjoy and what feels good for you. So what kind of person are you? Do you like those short bursts of energy with a little rest built right in? Then you might love an interval style, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Or maybe you'd rather build up your endurance and challenge your brain. Then a continuous style with nonstop movement might be perfect. Or maybe you want a really targeted approach, focusing on just a few key exercises every day to tackle specific issues like falls or posture. Just think about which of these styles sounds the most appealing to you. Phew. Okay, we have covered so much ground, haven't we? We've got the why, the what, and the how. We have the tools in our toolkit, we have the rules of the road. But you know what? It all comes down to this one simple thing, taking your first step.
And please, please hear me on this. Do not feel overwhelmed. You do not have to do everything we've talked about all at once. That is absolutely not the point. The goal is simply to begin. So here's my challenge to you. Just pick one move from that menu we looked at, the single leg stand, the chair stand, maybe the wall push-up, and just try it today. That's it. That is the victory for today.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. The toolkit is yours now. The knowledge is in your hands. There's really only one question left to answer. What will your first move be? Thanks so much for joining me.